Well, there have been many reports of Pastor Kevin Smith being the trustee of many insurance policies took out by his church members. Even children were a part of it. Hi again and welcome. This is Links007 TV. Let's talk. And we're about to discuss this on the program. If it's the first time you're watching, please remember just to like, share, subscribe to the channel, click that notification bell and click on all so you're always updated with the latest report. We'll be right back after the break with the full details to come. Welcome back and thanks for joining us for the program. This is Links007 TV. Let's talk. What a week it has been from October 17 up until now. And this story still continues to dominate the headlines, both local and even on the international media scene. Pastor Kevin Smith and what he has done to the country of Jamaica and also the members of his church. Now, there have been many revelations which was revealed just this week as it relates to insurance policies that are out there currently active that he was actually the trustee of. And these individuals would have been manipulated in such a way that they even remove family members' name from this plan and actually put his name as the beneficiary of these actual insurance policies that would have worth millions of dollars. However, these insurance policies were said to be life insurance policies, and the only way Mr. Kevin Smith would have profited from these insurance policies was on the death of this individual. Now, the female, Tanika Gardner, I think her name was, she was actually one of those individuals, and she actually had a life insurance policy with her son and another family member that were the trustee on her death. Now it is said that before her death, and she was actually the female that was inside the church, that her throat was slashed by Mr. Ruddock. And Mr. Ruddock was actually the right hand man of Mr. Kevin Smith, and the pastor gave him the directive on October the 17th while in church to slash the throat of that female who was a former employee of the ATL group of companies. Now, what happened in Jamaica, it just goes to show you the world that we're living in and how people can manipulate individuals in such a way that they believe that this man was actually a supreme being. He wanted people to refer to him as His Excellency, when in fact he was just a normal individual trying to proclaim himself as the Most High. And these people, they were so manipulated to the fact that they actually believe in this individual and believe to the point where they were of the opinion that if their life were taken, that he could resurrect them immediately. Now, what unfolded on October the 17th will still and forever rest on the minds of many, those that were inside the church and those that would have heard about the actual events that occur on that day, in which the life of innocent people were taken in what has been described as a ritual sacrifice. However, this was all a sham, and this was not really a sacrifice taking place. This was just an ultimate aim of getting or making sure that he actually profited from the life insurance policies. Now, with this event unfolded inside this church, many people are speculating that this could not have been the first event such as this, and that many more people's lives would have been taken by this individual throughout his reign. As the police continue with investigations, there have been many revelations, and church members are coming forward in order to reveal some real staggering information that will leave you shocked and in disbelief. And you'll have to wonder to yourself, how could this be happening in a country such as Jamaica, and no one knew about it. So many things have unfolded since then, and up until now, some church members still have faith in this supreme being, as they call him, and his excellency, Kevin Smith. And he would have manipulated these individuals that were a part of this church for a very long time. And one have to wonder what else have happened without us knowing, or what would have brought to the public eye if this situation did not unfold in the way it did. This situation would have been covered up, and no one would have knew what transpired behind those doors. So it's just a mere fact of luck that this actually unfolded the way it did. And what transpired thereafter is not such a good thing, that he actually passed away, because trust me, I believe that that individual had so much information to would have shared with the police and also the general public, because there is still many unanswered questions and still so much speculation surrounding how he would have got so much wealth. But there have been many misconceptions as well going on social media in relation to things that he did, and things that people are just basically implying that they believe that he would have been a part of. But what is very clear, what unfolded in that church should not have happened. And when we look on these religious people and these people who call themselves pastors and preachers and so forth, and these people of high figures within churches, remember, a church is a place where people go in order to feel safe. You should not be going to a church and you are in fear of your life. Now, look what happened to that young female and the other members that would have lost their life. No, these individuals must have been in a different world, or they must have been somewhere else. I can't believe that they're actually in this world and would believe some of the things that this pastor was actually doing and led them to believe in. No, with this unfolded, it just goes to show you how people can be easily manipulated by just words, and thus the power that they give to people. Because this pastor man, if the people did not give him that level of power, there is no way that he would be able to accomplish what he did, and what might have even been done before all of this unfolded. He accessed so much wealth from this, and he would have manipulated so many different avenues and aspects of life in order to get to where he's at. But I'm blaming these individuals inside this church, and they need to be accountable as well for what happened here, because some of them, they must would have seen some red flags, and the red flag must have been waved on more than one occasion. But guess what? They're looking at him as saying, oh, he's a pastor and we can't blaspheme and all those things, when these crap were actually happening right in front of their eyes, and they turn a blind eye to it. This could not have been the first something such as this has happened inside this church and inside this whole entire cult that was actually manifesting itself in the heart of Montego Bay. No, look what happened and how it all unfolded, and people inside the church are still in support of what this individual was doing, and that is really shocking. I've listened to voice notes of church members still saying that they will stick with Bishop until the end. Now that is just pure foolishness. These church people, are these individuals that were a part of this church, they must would have seen something that was off, but guess what? They turned a blind eye to it. And that blind eye that they turned to what was taking place, this is what it caused today. This is what it has caused today to have happened to innocent church people, and people would have been there just in order to receive the blessing. However, this church did not have any blessing. This church was just a scam. this church was just out to get money and blood. This church was just out to get rid of people. This church would have not helped anybody in any significant way, because look on what manifested itself in the end, and look how he went out. This is just such a bizarre event. It's like you're watching a Netflix series, how it all unfolded. Because look what happened. He was arrested, taken into custody, and now the man is just actually removed from the earth. He's gone and left church members puzzled, other individuals puzzled, the entire country is puzzled, the world is puzzled, and now people are actually coming forward. And that is what is really showing you the real truth of what was taking place inside the church. Where have you seen a church that is taking late offering? That would have been a red flag there. And so much money, I'm told, were actually collected by this individual over his reign, millions of dollars. And to make matters even worse, when you look on what people are actually saying, and these are individuals that would have been a part of the church coming forward now and actually sharing some information as it relates to insurance policies that this individual was actually the trustee of. What was really going on in Jamaica? How could something such as this be slid under the carpet that no one would have come forward and say anything until it reached the boiling point where it actually boiled over into people lives being taken and innocent people getting hurt? And it's just so shocking. I can't even believe that this actually happened in Jamaica. And guess what? I don't think that it's the first time. And I believe that there are many more churches such as this out there, and is practicing the same thing that this individual did to these people. But guess what? You are your own big man. You are your own big woman. You need to be smart, and you need to take responsibility for your actions. You can't let people go on manipulating you in such a way that you can't see the light for yourself. You have to put yourself in a position and a frame of mind where you can see wrong from right. You don't need someone to incite anything onto you for you to believe in anything that you don't want to. You have to believe in things for yourself, and don't let people manipulate you to the point where they call themselves God and you are believing in them. This is where I believe I'm going to rest this one though for now. But thanks for watching as always. And please remember to subscribe to the channel. You can just drop it in the comment section. Let me know how you feel about this story. Let me know what you think really transpired. Just let me know how this situation could have happened without going unnoticed. This has been Links 007 TV. Let's talk. Peace out and bless. And if it's the first time you're watching, please do the golden rule. Subscribe to the channel, click the notification bell, and click on all so you're always updated with our latest news report and also our current affairs discussion program. Let's talk. Have a blessed and productive day from the Links TV family.